Check. I love it when he points me in, like, you know, yeah. Let's act like we haven't done this 85,000 times. But we're back once again. Hold on. Wait a minute. Getting too far ahead of myself. Yeah. Let me fade out this way. There we go. Let's get right to it, man. It's game time. It's flow time. Championship season is here. We are now in the 5th quarter of 2021. Don't worry about it. It'll make sense in 2022. Yours truly, DJ Notch, checking in for another amazing and hopefully make up to you for being this tardy episode of Pause for Applause. I said tardy. You know school is back. Yeah. You caught that, huh?
I felt that.
Alongside my partner in crime, the one and only.
It's Will, man. Will a Thrill, professional shit talker extraordinaire. Love of the people, the coach, and everything about it.
Yerrrrrrr.
Wait a minute.
My bad. I had to get right to the joints, man. How you feeling?
Fantastical.
Excuse me? Wendy, what up?
Sensational.
Oh, okay. Are you really?
That shit remind me of that Future Meme sensation. Nah, I'm fine, bro. Feeling good.
Your energy was just kind of.
Yeah, it's off.
It just felt kind of low when I walked in the room.
Had a long night, man.
I mean, that explains it. Tell us about your night.
No, see, that's actually a topic.
Are we gonna wait for that?
It's a topic.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll get to it, though.
Happy belated birthday to the homie Wendy.
It was definitely nothing crazy.
Yes.
So let me not get anybody hyped. It's not a fucking wild story coming.
Devil in a dress was good. Before we go any further, the man, the myth, the working on being a legend is back in the room. Court, don't act like I ain't talking about you, man. That was come on, man.
My fault. I had to make sure I can own that title.
Come on, see, you dropping the ball, man. Come on.
Let's get active, baby.
I'm gonna need both of y'all to step it up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Just a little bit, okay?
I'm 26 now. I'm supposed to bring it every day.
I'm glad you realized that.
You've grown since the last time I saw you.
I know your mind is probably elsewhere on a plane right now,
Man,
but you know, we glad you're here.
Catching flights.
That quick, huh?
Flights in my mind, I'm catching flights right now.
Joe's here as well. We back operating at full strength, man.
Okay, I like
go.
it.
Yeah. So what's good, man? Let's talk. Let's talk real quick, man. You know what? We late, so we ain't got time to talk.
Go.
And it's not even Will's fault this time. So y'all know how I like to,
honestly,
put you out there with it. So
Is it a new year or something?
Nah, I just feel like
leaves are being turned over.
I just feel like being accurate today. You know what I mean? But yeah. So tell us about this night. Let's get right to it.
This is about the history of in hip hop that took place last night. Historical event.
You want a drum roll? Because I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm just playing. Because it wasn't last night. They just feel like it was.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I got fucking I got a Versuz hangover, bro. I got a whole Versuz hangover.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm gonna talk. I'm not even gonna get to the Versuz yet. I'm gonna talk about
Talk, nigga.
Exactly. Talk, nigga.
Talk, nigga.
I just want to get on the amount of memes, the amount of fucking gifts.
That's where you want to start at?
That have fucking come off of this one.
I said what y'all doing, drinking rum punch. Will maybe, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sounded a little judgy.
Yes, Thomas, what up? Right?
Sounded a little judgy.
From the home team, right? Yeah. Exactly, Cor. Thank you, man.
My cup is in my cup.
Go ahead.
But yo, the fucking the Jada Kiss with the fur on fucking meme. Yo, these shits, them shit, all of the, hey, yo, the internet be on it sometimes, man.
Sometimes?
Yo, because sometimes them shits be trash. But like for this particular event, they pulled out, I don't know, they called all the fucking tastemakers that makes the crazy memes and say, yo, I need everybody to make 10.
They waste no time.
Yo.
Give me your best 10 right now.
Yo, the wild part is going down your timeline, and it's like every other one is a meme from it. You're like, God damn, bro.
Right.
You know what I don't like? Well, actually, I'm not
that?
going to do that. What you thought about this? On the memes, because since I want to start there.
Hey, so we gonna rate the memes. All right, so one.
That's
being,
what we doing. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we had it. So like,
all right.
I'm trying to think of the other no other verses produced this many memes. Though.
Soldier Boy and nope, you're probably right.
Not this many.
Because
there was a lot. There was a lot for all of them.
Teddy Riley.
Teddy Riley was a lot too. Yeah.
Jada Drunk got a lot.
Yeah.
But it's not this though.
Yeah.
I think it was the concerted effort, of everybody on the timeline.
Chipped in on this one. Buddy.
Listen, man, listen. All right, but go ahead, pick one and then we can keep moving. Wendy said the same thing. Yeah, no, one meme that's going to stay with you.
It's got to be fucking Jada Kiss with the pink fur on with the flip phone on his ear.
Okay.
And they got them side by
So the
side.
camera.
And one of the shit say Killer Cam and the other one say Cam Killer.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a wait a minute.
I was like, yo.
I hadn't seen the word. That was nice.
Yeah,
that was nice.
Well, it's well played.
Yeah, very.
And
What you say?
My favorite joint was they took a picture from the Paid in Full movie, and when they was all in the drop top and they pulled up on
that's a good one.
in the Dame scene.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It was like this how the locks running through Harlem.
Right, that's good. That was a good one. That was a good
That
one.
was well played.
Yeah,
that was
man.
very well done.
Yeah,
I appreciated that one. Yeah.
Did you have a fave?
Nope, because I don't like memes, but that's another
Fuck,
story.
them shit be funny as hell,
Tell
man.
me.
I mean,
I
it's just
love
the
them
old
shits, bro.
You know what? I don't. You know what? All right.
When
Let
they
me just
funny.
say so quick.
When they trash,
When
I
they
don't
trash,
like
yeah. But it was just so many of the repeat ones. It's just like, all right, I'm over this.
Everybody saw the same one.
Yeah, they saw the same 300.
That's why I just fucking. That's why I like to go to the Explore page sometimes and
Do you?
type in verses. And
So that's the
fucking
reason.
I see them all.
That's the reason why you go to Explore page.
Yeah, and that's I never like you know me. But I hate fucking social media. So like when I get on it,
Yeah.
and I spent probably about 20 minutes like looking at them shits. I
Yeah.
laughed the whole time, bro.
Face what up? First of all, he said the Jim Jones crime pick.
Yeah, well, definitely that shit was wonderful.
I mean, yeah, that was accurate too. So
you want to say
Like I
which
said.
one? Anyway, so do you want
Roots,
to ask?
what's good, brother?
Gad, you drive the boat. Do you actually want to get into the verse?
I will
Yeah?
say this. I am done talking to you average hip hop listeners
Okay.
about stuff like this because 80% of y'all know my rule, 80-20. 80% of y'all don't know what the hell y'all be talking about.
I thought that was a score, 80-20.
No, that was the score. Yeah, the score was 82-18, which took off on its own because that's how I felt at that time. But it's like I can't have these conversations with a majority of the general public because y'all really don't. Okay, I shouldn't say y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all don't take it as serious as I take it.
Right.
Right. And I was talking to my man last night. Because when it comes to verses, verses comes from the Sound Clash
Copy.
environment, right? And what do I really revel in? Sound clashes, right? So when they start trying to change the rules and saying what verses should be judged on, they're like, yo, what the hell are you talking about? You don't know the source, you don't know the origin. Let me do my soapbox real quick and then we can move on.
Okay.
But that's why I held back from saying so much on people's timelines. I just let them talk. Some of them, like I said, 20% of them was really, on point. It was really intuitive, and I was like, yo, I like what you're saying. But for majority, like, yeah, don't call me. Don't text me and ask me, yo, what you thought about the verses? I'd be like, yo, I ain't see it.
Huh? When was it?
That was tonight? Oh, my bad.
Damn.
Yeah, because some people just, the way I'm going to break it down, it will forever be broke. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to share it and use that same energy with everybody. I ain't going to do it. So anyway.
I'll be King Hater then.
All right, let's do it.
They got smoked, right?
Yeah.
Is that a debate? I don't even know if that's a debate, right? They got smoked. Right?
Apparently, it is a debate.
I'm asking, I'm asking if somebody has a different opinion other than that one.
Yes.
They got butchered.
And this is where they could.
He used the worst term. Massacred.
What's the worst adjective we could get there? But people were saying, and this is part of the reason I had the beef, but they were saying the songs Dipset chose in the first 10 were better than the first 10 for the locks because they didn't know about the mixtape joints and they were going off of the popularity of the records and how big they were. I was like, yo, shut up. And that's really, listen, be quiet because that's not what this is not a Billboard competition.
Right.
This is how you set up and how when one group plays one song, this is how you respond to it or the counterpunch, the counteract. This is what it's about. So yeah, I almost said tesseract, but
people do that every verse.
Low key was.
We always.
Somebody needed to snap their fingers for Dipset. Like,
somebody
bring
did.
this motherfucker back.
Kiss, yeah.
At this point, it's all fair and games when it comes to the verses, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, yo, the other shit that had me.
How you come?
Yeah,
The other shit that had me,
hip-hop. The other shit that had me laughing was they said fucking Jadakiss is beating niggas in verses and collecting infinity stones like Thanos.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Factory.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
yo,
Then your man's Jim fell off the stage. Then
I don't think he fell off the stage.
Nah, he said he ain't do it.
I don't think he fell off
That's
the
what he
stage.
said. But
I saw it, but
give it. I give it to him.
He needed a minute to go cry in the corner.
Only thing I ain't giving Jim is that fucking leather fucking tracksuit. Yeah, I'm not giving him that.
Him and Jewels, they was both bugging out with the
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man.
Yeah.
And I love for Harlem and I love New York and everything about it. Yo, Harlem niggas, man. There's no way you're a Harlem nigga looked at that shit and was like, yeah.
Right.
Niggas is killing it. Yo, come on, man. Y'all niggas get fly, bro. I already know. But like, yo, there's no way y'all looked at that and was like, yeah. Harlem killing this shit. Like, there's no way you believe that. Nah, I'm lying. Yes, sir. Yes, y'all did.
Thank you. I'm about to say, wait a minute.
I'm talking shit. I know y'all. Yes, y'all did. Y'all believe that shit.
Because first of all, this is the internet. So
yeah. Y'all niggas believe I won that shit. Yo, the wild part was, listen, Harlem is in New York, y'all. So let's not pretend like this is for New York. Like lovers of New York hip hop, like that shit was an event, bro.
Yeah, man.
it was more than an event.
I love fucking. I love Dipset. Yeah. I love the lots. Yeah. Like so me, I was like, I'm gonna love this whole shit. Like I don't give a fuck who lose.
Most
like
definitely.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Like I'm here for it to go.
So overall, how do you rate that versus? What does it rank in all the other verses? Because you know that knee jerk reaction is always, yo, this is the best versus ever.
Nah, this ain't that bad. It's low. I'll tell you what, for just as an event, loved it.
Okay.
But if I had to rank them like realistically, like as far as like viewing it and enjoying it, it's not a top 5 to me.
Really?
I like it for the event that it was.
Okay.
I love it for that.
But there's at least 5 other ones.
Yeah, that's just better. Like to me, like I love the entertainment. I'm gonna tell you what I took from it more than anything. More than anything, watching them too is the fact that you could see that the locks have been doing this.
Are superior.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we went to what was that? Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, we went to that concert.
Which one?
The Locks concert.
No, I know. I'm saying which.
Yeah, the one that was at.
When Locks is in town, you know I'm gonna go. If I'm not working,
the
I'm
one
gonna
I
go.
was at.
Cause I know what I'm getting into, and I need that.
The Underground.
That was at Masquerade. And that was bananas.
2-3 years ago.
It's about 2 years. It was pre-COVID, obviously.
All right, so yeah, so that shit. And when I seen that, I was like, these niggas is ready. Like you could tell that shit wasn't no like, oh, we just met up today and now let's try this.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Like they had this shit was performed, practiced.
Yes, indeed.
Like these niggas was like, no, we do this for a living, and like we're gonna
show you how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. And when after having that in my mind, I was like, yo, I don't know if Dipset noticed, but like these niggas still fuck with each other. And like, they're going to be ready.
Most definitely. You can see
know
the
what I mean?
unity.
Yeah, and then I watched Dipset, and I was like, y'all been beefing, going back and forth. Jewels ain't been home that long. Like, y'all ain't got that continuity. And it's no way y'all niggas have been practicing.
Well, I agree with that part, but I do disagree.
That what?
I think the Dipset that we got is the Dipset we've had since 2002.
Really?
Are you telling me that was that
wasn't the same
accurate
gym, bro.
How is it not the same gym? Other than he got more verses to rap now.
Yeah.
Think about their personalities. Jewels has always been hype. Look at me. I want to impress my big brother Cam, right? And Cam has always been like, I'm y'all overlord. Y'all lucky I'm letting y'all hear, right? Am I wrong?
I can see that to an extent.
Right. So, and then Jim has always been Jim. You know what I'm saying? Other than Jim's upcomings in Dipset and really carrying the last 5 to 10 years, it was the same personalities you saw play out. Like, perfect example. Why was Cam the only one with a beach chair? If you're gonna play that game, shouldn't all 3 of them have beach chairs?
He tried it.
You know,
he did. That's what I'm saying.
But
Cam was like, yo, I'm still separating myself from Dipset, showing y'all I'm here and y'all are here and here, right? Yeah. So it's the same Dipset we've always had, and that's the one thing that came across. They've always been a little bit disjointed, but Cam has always done that on purpose. He's always put it out there like y'all are not on my level.
He's the Bobby.
He does not. He's not wrong.
Even being that, one of the greatest performances of all
time
on a hip hop award show,
Dipset. But we was at different times then.
And that's what I mean. I think them going at each other, them having that kind of rift amongst each other.
Yeah, the separatism
like
came in play.
That shit was so on display, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Watching that,
Cac, what up?
I was like, y'all niggas ain't fucking performed together in 100 years. And y'all just said, yo, I'm gonna fly from Miami tonight, and I'll just put on my chains and my fucking Fendi, and we'll make it rock.
I'm trying to think, because the last time I saw Cam was at A3C.
Another funny meme before you finish your story was fucking Jewels with the clothes. He like a bag of clothes in the corner, some shit like they like. Some niggas say like a pile of dirty laundry. Y'all niggas is crazy. But go ahead, AC3.
I remember the memes. Like, yo, I can let y'all go.
That shit was funny.
It was.
But go ahead.
It was accurate
as fuck. Yo, did you see the video of Cam before the shit talking about, yo, you could have fly shit and still be a bum nigga like that?
Was he talking about Jewels?
Nigga.
That didn't age
he
well.
was, but he didn't know he was.
Yeah, that didn't age well.
Yeah. He was.
Yeah. I didn't see that video.
He didn't know he was.
I didn't see that video.
But before I think he's like, yo, you might as well go buy some regular shit and just, be clean. Nigga, you're talking about your mans.
Right. But he didn't know it though.
I know he did.
It was
that's what made the fucking meme funny now. But go ahead. AC3 was the last time.
No, A3C.
Yeah.
But
Bring
no,
that shit back.
Yeah, it is. They're coming back October 22nd to the 24th. Luke, see my man Luke, she understands. Like, yo, that was happening since the beginning, since they came home with the. Come on, man. Kim has always been the superior lead. Let me stop. I don't want to keep harping on that because I don't want to make it sound like I'm not a fan of Dipset and I'm hating on them or anything like that. But I just know the personalities of it because we've been a part of what they've been doing musically for the last 20 years, and it's kind of on Front Street. It's not even like they hide it. It's just is what, you know what I mean. So anyway, where was we at? Oh, I was gonna ask Court what he did. Was this a top 10? So Will said it's not a top 5 versus. Is it in your top 10?
No.
Really?
Nah. To be honest, because one, you had to be a bona fide fan if you ask me. Because
But you're a bona fide fan, though, so I'm asking you. I'm not talking about for everybody else.
Nah,
yo, when we do the show, we asking each other what your. No, I'm not asking you to represent for the public. No, we're not doing that.
For me, then, I give you.
For you, it was
my top 10. I'll put it in my 10.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll put it in my 10. Just because the energy was there, I feel like everybody understood the assignment as far as like just
the significance of it.
Just competing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I feel like Dipset was being a good sport because boy, the locks was jaw jacking. Boy, it was going hard.
Yeah.
So I got a question like this. Do you feel like, I guess because we're the age gap between us, did it feel like is it old? Did it feel old to you? Honestly, I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, it felt old to you, right?
So Court just turned 21, y'all.
Yeah, it felt a little old. Court 26. He grown up, bro.
Nah, I'm joking. He is 21.
Nigga about done. I ain't gonna lie to him.
It reminded me of some.
He got one. Hold on. Let me. My bad. I was late on that.
He don't even know yet.
Go ahead,
He about finished.
Right. What I'm out here doing is rare.
Enjoy this time, my nigga. I'm telling you.
We trying to tell you, go in, bro. Like, double down. Anyway,
what if you thinking it's too much?
Right.
You're wrong.
Nah, keep going.
I got you.
Because we damn sure did.
Yeah, this shit don't happen in one time. After this shit, that's it.
I got the green
Which is
light.
another topic.
Another topic. Go
ahead.
But yeah, I feel like, it was one of them underground type things, bro. It didn't sound nice to me, to be honest.
Which part? Because I disagree.
From the jump, I feel like once they really got into it, like once the drink started hitting and niggas started getting the flow of the music, it just got real gritty. Like it was just like, where's the structure in this?
Yeah,
I feel like I love that.
Yeah. I feel like that's what I'm saying. That's what I love about it, though.
And that's why I said about like them not being around each other. I felt like only one side was ready for that shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
One side was ready for that.
Yeah,
like that's something you could tell who had been in the lab, who had been on stage recently,
who had fucking rehearsed.
Yeah, who has that type of connection and know what I'm gonna do next on this. Well, hey, once I play this shit, when the Benjamins come on, she know this is your verse. I'm not gonna do nobody else's.
Right,
it's just gonna be yours.
I feel like Jay knew that too, though. Like I feel like he knew these dudes wasn't prepared.
They discussed it. When for Jadakiss to come on there and say, "Yo, I'm the transmission.
I'm gonna drive the boat,"
and ain't nobody look at him sideways or nothing like.
I say get behind me. I'm saying it's gonna be a 3-seater. Sit next to me.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna drive.
Yep.
He definitely.
But I'm gonna drive.
Sit
next to me. But I'm gonna drive.
Oh my
God.
Yep.
Yo, talk about the strategy of letting hey, Sheik ain't got none. Oh yeah, I'm only gonna play Sheik verses or for fucking Benjamins and shit like that. Yo, come on, my nigga.
Play Good Love though. That's my joint.
Yo,
Good Love is my joint.
Solid record. But niggas play Benjamins. The only verse they play was Sheiks.
Come on.
Yo, brilliant, my nigga. Brilliant.
Yo, he had one of the best verses.
Brilliant.
No, and the other, and you know what?
Strictly
I take it back. Come on.
Colossal size.
Come on, talk that shit, Will. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Nah,
Come on, man. Come on, Will. Rep this. Come on, man.
Yeah, that nigga had, all jokes aside, he did have one of the best. I think he had, I love his verse on that one.
I know. It's a standout. It is definitely a standout. That his verse on there, his verse on Wild Out is a standout. His verse on Fuck You is a standout. If y'all know what I'm talking about, go back to the Lock's first album, We Are the Streets, and you understand why y'all felt like you got punched in the throat 3 times on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
So Kiss was on some shit like, yo, y'all not finna come in here and swag us out. Like y'all not gonna do the Hollywood.
Tried.
You know, Dip can do that.
Yeah.
They can try. I feel like the beach chair really was set up.
Jamal, what I ain't
seen. The fact that Lox ain't had no chains on, I was like, y'all niggas in trouble.
They came for straight
These
bars.
niggas came
bro.
for a fight.
Tees go.
Y'all niggas got 19
He said,
chains
yo,
on.
Why y'all keep? He said these niggas out here lip singing. I said, oh man, he gonna make them go hard.
It's
bro.
honest.
Like, y'all
It's
not
honest.
gonna come out here and walk.
They
through
thought it
with
was gonna
us.
be a regular show.
You're not gonna walk through with us.
And that's why I don't. This is why I don't
You
understand.
gonna rap today, nigga?
Yo, it's
Why weren't you ready?
listen. This is you saw what happened when it was
Fab,
Kiss
bro.
and Fab last year. You know he does his homework. So you trying to say all the energy in New York going on right now, and you just gonna come up here and just show up?
And if
That's what you doing?
And if I'm Fab, I'm
Come
saying
on,
the
man.
one thing.
Come on.
And Fab, before this verse starts, goes to himself, what's the one thing I could have done better? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna get as drunk. So
You talking about Fab or Kiss?
No, Kiss. I'm gonna be extra focused.
Oh,
Right.
And what he came out and did, extra fucking focused.
Yeah,
And he had, when I tell you, get a fucking mop out and get out the fucking way, bro.
Real rap.
Because he took a nigga. I'm cleaning the floor.
yeah,
Get like.
yeah.
And it sound odd to me because Knots, we've been in so many events. What I say, put Dipset on.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. I don't know.
And what I do, I look at you like
he could be playing some R&B record. I'd be like, yo,
it's either Dipset or Lost Boys with this dude. That's it. It's one or the other.
Nigga,
It's one or the other.
Yo, that's the shit. Nigga, fuck y'all. I'm 40. That's shit I want to hear. So you don't like that?
You ain't gotta
Fuck
explain. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't gotta explain. That's what you
Like
want.
that shit is a go. And like, so when a nigga was like, when they didn't, goddamn, man. Even though we pretty much all had the lock to win it.
No,
Did you see it going like that?
I didn't see it going that bad.
Like, did you see it going like that?
I didn't expect the mixtape joints. That's what I didn't expect. Yo, because they was like
Harlem,
so many.
Hey, y'all, you wouldn't think it, but Harlem's in New York, right? Respectfully, because I fuck with them. Yeah. But I'm
What
just
I told
saying,
you about them. We talk about them shots.
But I'm saying, like, yo, when you watch
JP,
it,
what up?
and when Kiss comes on and goes, yo, New York, I was like, oh shit, he about to kill him. He's about to pull y'all all in.
He's like, yo, can I talk?
Let
Yo,
me talk.
can
Y'all
I
know-
talk?
As far as hip hop goes,
Jewels and let him talk.
New York claim to fame
is
lyricism.
yep.
That's what we're known for.
We the Mecca.
That's what we do.
We the
right?
Mecca.
That's it.
That's
like
it.
That's our fucking bread and butter.
We the Mecca.
That's our bread and butter.
That's it.
It's just a reality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The South got their bread and butter.
Yeah.
New York's bread and butter, they gonna say, oh, y'all lyricism shit. Yeah, whatever, nigga.
It's different.
Yeah, put a beat
It's
on.
different, B.
You know what I mean? Like, I
It's
get
different,
it.
B.
You
It's
know what I mean?
different.
So,
Yeah.
so when you got a pretty much, what was that shit about 90% New York?
Where?
That crowd?
Yeah.
The crowd? Probably, yeah.
Like that?
Couple boxing
Them
fans.
niggas was that shit looked like the tunnel, nigga. That
It felt like the tunnel.
That shit was
It felt like the tunnel.
SOBs. Like that shit was not y'all niggas was not at fucking
They
Kaya,
messed up.
nigga.
Messed up.
Y'all,
They
you know
messed
what I mean?
up.
This ain't the
Listen.
Timberland one when y'all in Miami. Like
Yeah.
we in the garden in Manhattan. Hey y'all, for y'all don't know geographically, Harlem is in Manhattan, but I digress.
Yeah, let's save it. Let's say that.
Like just the fact that you wasn't ready.
Come on,
I'm just looking at it like, hey, guess what, America? Yo, Dipset is better than that.
Way better.
Explain to me how.
They're better than that, man.
Ray, what up, family?
God,
I feel like
man.
old Jim wouldn't have went for
Their
that, bro.
catalog
I feel
is
old
better
Jim
than
would've
that, bro.
tried to
Explain
throw
this to me,
popping bottles,
please.
whatever you
Catalog
gotta
is
do to
better
get
than
I
that.
saw
the energy.
Yo, y'all remember Dennis Green? Rest in peace, coach for the Phoenix Cardinals, Arizona Cardinals. Now he's
Yeah.
like, they are who we thought they were. You see what I'm saying?
So maybe I was wrong with what I was thinking.
Listen, I'm wondering
Yeah,
what
I
are y'all
can't believe
thinking?
that. Fuck
What
that.
are y'all thinking though? What are you thinking?
Maybe
Like,
I
how
got
do you defend it? Like, tell me. What I saw is what I saw. Cause you got to remember, Dipset is their own version of lyricists, right?
Yes.
But a lot of it is very lazy. It's a lot of repetitive words, right? It's either Cam and Jewels doing the repetitive joints on their bars, or it's Jim taking bars off and rapping mad slow between a fast ass beat. Is this not what Dipset is built off of? Do I need to play some records? I'm not saying it's not fly.
I hate when this
I'm
nigga
not
do
saying
records.
it's not fly. I'm not saying it's not fly, but when it comes to that, and when you come to bar masters of the locks,
Of all the niggas, the fucking
come on. So the real question becomes: do you think Swiss and Tim sweat Dipset up? I mean, sent them up.
No, I don't think so. I think they were looking for
just saying.
another New York group to go. God rest his soul.
Mm-hmm.
Mobb Deep in the Locks would have been good.
That would have been.
Rest in peace,
That's a
Prodigy,
good one.
bro.
I like that more than the G Unit narrative.
Then I can
I
get
like
the,
that. I like
then
that.
I can get the like.
I like that.
Because I don't give a fuck. You can play the Benjamins, nigga.
Come
and I'ma
on,
play,
man.
And I'm gonna play fucking Shook Ones. I'm gonna play Shook
All right, let's
Ones.
get into that real quick because I'm about to go on a whole Mobb Deep tirade.
Oh, sorry,
but
go
before,
ahead.
I was. So
Maybe
let's
Dipset
go.
wasn't the proper.
Let's go.
In my mind, it was a good matchup.
Because you're a fan.
Yeah, but last week what I said, I was like, yo, the locks are gonna mop them up.
Yo, we try. Yo, listen, America.
Listen, talk
we
to
had
him.
this whole thing planned out.
You gotta look in the camera when you call America.
Listen, America. Listen.
Look at me.
Central,
look at now.
South,
I'm
and
looking
North
at
America.
him.
Listen. We had this whole thing planned out. We tried to, Verzuz.
Yeah.
Right. Will was gonna take one side. I was gonna take another. We were gonna say these are the songs that each group needs to play to win. Right. And Will was telling me on the phone, he was like, yo, it don't matter because the Locks is going to win.
Hey, yo,
I was like, yo, and I tried to fight for it. I was like, yo, what if we do this? And then we flipped, and then we did. He was like, yeah, it don't matter. Yeah. Whoever got the Locks is going to win.
Yeah.
So you know me, I like a challenge. Yeah. So I was like,
I'll take Dipset.
I'm going to take Dipset. But then I started doing it, and I was like,
yeah.
The way this is lining up.
Bro, the wild part is I'm looking at records I love from Dipset. And I'm like, yeah, that's not going to beat that.
Yeah.
And I love those records.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah,
it didn't matter.
Yeah. That's not.
Yo, see, Jazz Lover Grimes, he said saying Jada has done the verses before. That's really a Chico.
I think it was a Chico, bro.
And also their group Dipset is a crew. Wait, go back up. That's a good point. And they weren't prepared. No. The Locks is a group. Dipset is a crew.
They're not.
Think about that. The Locks is a group. Dipset is a crew.
I can see that.
You see what I'm saying?
But,
that's a great, bro. That's a great point.
It was just
great point.
It was just.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
It was rough.
Yeah.
It was rough. Man.
Yeah. Yo, they both left stuff on the table, JP, though. I mean, Facebook, my bad, y'all.
JP, with that T-shirt.
We talking IG.
JP.
He gonna pull it out.
JP is an uptown native. JP, I know you didn't turn your back, and I'm not asking you to. But a part of you saw that shit and was like,
y'all got punched in the gut a few times.
All right.
At what point did you know it was over for Dipset? Tell me that.
It came out, bro.
No, come on. It wasn't that early. It wasn't that early.
Yo.
Cool.
I just watched.
Because you said Dipset too. Look at me pointing at you. Was anonymous.
I did.
Go ahead, finish your point.
So it's probably a better question for him then.
No, because you
only because in my mind I was saying no. I know the.
Yeah, you did say that. All right.
I don't. I'm trying to give a respectable score, but in my mind I'm saying
you a fan.
Yeah, I know that.
And I was like,
Dipset came out giving out most of their bangers in the first 5 rounds. He really was going hard.
Actually, I thought song selection was actually pretty decent.
You think so?
I just thought, you know what it is? This stage presence wasn't there at all, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so here go. Let me pivot real quick because I know we got to get to something else. And this is a great conversation I had. When it comes, thank you. The intro, yo, I was in the comments like no, I was going crazy in the comments on IG on IG Live like yo.
Well,
I gave the Locks 1 point. I gave them the first round just off of the intro. The way they came in.
So that was it?
Yeah, I was like, 1-0.
Well, down 1.
1-0. They down 1
before
already.
You heard the song.
Yo, because that's how impactful it was. So this is my thing. And I need a percentage. Let me get this right.
Okay.
We're going when it comes to verses, right? And understanding what really has embraced. We understand the R&B. We understand the popular hip-hop. We understand the trap hip-hop and all of that stuff like that. How do you break it down when it comes to what percentage do you give records versus performance?
I'm a big records guy.
Okay.
All right. And normally to me that shit trumps a lot of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So when I'm going back and I'm looking at the actual track list, I'm like, yeah, the fucking Dipset ain't do that bad.
Okay.
But I watched it.
Yeah.
You felt it.
Yeah, I watched it and I was like, no.
Ashley, what up?
I did. Like, cause if I said like, all right, guys, track list. So if I said they played I'm Ready versus Fuck You.
Wait, before you get there. Before you get there.
Go.
Before you get there.
Go.
What percentage, not just thinking about this one, what percentage as a whole? So help the artist going forward. We're saying what percentage you need to focus on your the Billboard success or the history of it or the impact of the records versus them performing the records. Okay. What percentage? We like numbers.
Yeah. First thing
feel like Kevin Samuels out here.
First thing
41% of women
is two things.
ain't nothing. My bad.
Right, 2 things.
My bad.
Don't play a best record early. All right. So I'm gonna tell you that. So you need to whatever your banger is. I'm the person that believes is I don't want to save my biggest record for your biggest record.
Right.
No?
Because I think your biggest record might be bigger than mine.
Pause. But
Super pause. So I'm not going to play fucking Ballin' versus All About the Benjamins.
You're not?
No.
Well, that's not what happened.
That's
but
not what
you're
happened.
also not answering my question. You're not answering my question.
Come on,
what percentage does it matter to you? Is it more important for the bigger records or for their performance on Verzuz? Numbers out of the 40, 30, 60, 80, whatever it is. Let me know what it is. Court, I want to know what you say. Joe, I want to know what you say too. God damn,
yo, it's gotta be.
I do.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Before this one, it was 70. It was 70-30 bigger record.
It's 70-30 the bigger record.
That's what I believed it was.
Okay.
I truly believe that. Yo, that's cool, but nigga, this record is better. I truly believe that. This might have been the first one when I watched it and I was like, yo, I really believe that Dipset record was probably a stronger record. But god damn, I can't even give him the point because I can't. Right. I'm watching it
because Kid lives in Miami.
I'm at this like this,
you live in Miami.
I would look at myself crazy if I said, nah, Locks won that.
It's like you hit 30 points.
Dipset won that.
And that's what I said, but I didn't realize that till after that shit happened and I looked at the list.
Yeah.
And I was like,
they played that?
I was like, no, I'm ready to fuck you.
Right.
Ideally, but it really can't. It can't.
No.
I'm gonna tell you why it can't.
If you watched it, no, it cannot. But I'm on the list as I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Face, let me know what your percentage is. I see what you said. He said it has to be a cohesive of both. I hear that, but what percentage is more important? And the reason I say that, when it comes to I'm Ready versus Fuck You, how does Fuck You come on? Bass heavy. I'm like, standing on your throat. Yeah. And how does I'm Ready? So I know we're talking song structure. We're talking song structure right now. I know I'm nerding out. I get that.
Great record, though,
right. It's a great record, though. But when you're in Madison Square Garden on stage.
It wasn't close. It wasn't close. And that's why I said before this, my stance was the bigger record. Y'all, I'm Ready is a bigger record than Fuck You.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's not even an argument.
Fuck You is an album cut.
Yes, I'm saying like
it is a super album cut.
Nerd, you gotta be Fuck You.
You gotta be a Locks fan to even know that record. Because I'm sure
it's not a single.
Listen,
it's not.
Speaking numbers,
I was in New York when that shit came out. It was not on the radio.
It didn't touch the radio. It touched the clubs, though.
Yeah.
It touched the real club. It touched performances. But this is what I'm saying. When that hits you in the chest and you feel in the rib cage, it's different. Yo,
so when we went to the Locks show, bro, and that shit came on, I was like, yep.
Yeah. This is they wanted the greats. They wanted the greats. They wanted the greats. So this is what I'm saying. How? Because the Dipset has records with bass that punch you in your face as well.
They got them, bro.
So, but when you're depending on something, a sped up sample. To counteract a record that's gonna punch you in your face, that didn't Swiss do Fuck You? I had to look it up. I think he did that. I may be wrong. That may be a Dane Breeze joint. I did. So, anyway, y'all correct me later.
Got that 60-40 performance outweighs.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you say?
JP got when they're alone in the crowd is 60-40, but MSG with hip hop heads 85-15.
Come on,
yo, bro.
Let's go.
When I say, I was like, yo, normally I'm a bigger record guy. Gets the point.
Right.
That's why I said when I looked at the track list, I was like, they played that against them?
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I don't even know who would have won that. But watching that shit, I was like, yeah, this is not even.
Let's pivot to the younger let's pivot to the younger generation.
Yeah. We're losing everybody.
Let's pivot to the younger generation.
We can't even say under 25. Right, nigga lost.
Right. We got to find somebody new. We got to bring our kids up here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yo, you know anybody younger than you, yo? Old nigga.
I'm dead now. I'm at the grown folks table, you know.
You got that seasoning starting to get a little. You got a little sprinkle there.
A little wrinkle. You know,
nigga sitting with the light little.
Factory.
Yo, you stupid. Go ahead, Court.
Yeah, because I gotta ask from your perspective when you watch it. Like, so is it percentage wise? What's more important? Like the bigger record?
It's not more important. Just give me a number. 70-30, 90-10, 150 to 0, whatever it is. Go ahead.
90-10.
Really? 90-10 which way?
Locks.
No.
What's more important? The bigger record or the performance on the
bigger performance, most definitely.
Performance is bigger, more important than the record.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Tell me why.
Because when you engaging with the crowd, bro, like you have to. It's more elements than just playing a record, man. Like you ever been in a car with somebody and you ain't never heard a joint before, but if the person is mouthing off every word and they snapping with it,
you
be
start
like,
feeling it.
Yo, who was that?
Yeah.
But if you listen to a song, they just playing it, you might be like, oh, that's hard. All right. But if
You might skip through it.
the person gassing it up, they like, you like, all right, whoa, who that is? You know what I mean? But so with that being said, like,
well said.
Yeah,
like bro,
right.
you ever played a basketball game? A man can score 30 points but have no impact on the game.
Leave Giannis alone.
Nope.
But anyway, so
I wasn't going there right. That's a champ.
no,
now. We'll talk about the champ.
it's not even accurate. It's not even accurate. I'm just talking shit.
How much you had the other day?
I'm just talking shit.
I seen you hooping over there. What'd you do?
Oh man, I went for a smooth 15.
Okay.
Open run. It was going to 15.
Solid.
You
Well,
know,
you might still have it, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I seen you.
bro, listen, you never lose it, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh no, you do lose it.
You're not quite there yet.
You're right.
But right now, yeah, you 26. You still.
Joe,
Yeah, you still ready?
Joe, can we bother you for just 1 second? Because Joe is not
Joe, I
from
swear to
the
God,
only
if
one in the
you-
room not from New York.
If you say Outcast or some shit right now, right, I'm cutting the mic off.
They always gotta mention Outkast. Golly.
Let me use the mic real quick.
Every
Court.
time
Hold
I
on.
bring up hip hop, nigga from the South got to bring up Outkast.
I want let me set it up before you go.
Frame the question. For
Let
him.
me frame it because
South got something to say.
yeah, always.
He gotta leave with that.
Yo,
right?
and just
South got something to say.
Gotta leave with that.
listen. The thing I want to know is I want to know your number when it comes to not just this Verzuz, but you've watched several of them. I don't want to say you watched them all like me, but I'm a nerd. But when it comes to performance versus the impact of the songs, start from there, and then I'm gonna let you divert. Look at me. Come
Oh,
on.
see, it's a big word. I
Come
can't
on,
even
bro.
spell that.
I'm
Come
gonna
on.
say 80-20 with the performance.
80-20 performance-wise.
Performance-wise.
Okay.
And I say that because when they pick these versus people and they like, oh, such and such and such and such, if you're a true fan of whoever, you know the records.
Yeah.
What you looking for is that you've never been to a concert of theirs, you never seen them live. This is kind of your chance. You looking to see like, I want to see them perform. I've never gotten a chance to see them on
that shit to
stage.
pop.
Right.
So my parents always talking about, oh, when I went to that show, such and such, you know, that's how kind of like you got born. We went to one of their concerts and all of a sudden, you know, 9 months later you popped up. So I'm looking for that experience. Like it may not be a show for you and you set up going on tour, but give me something.
Right.
I want to see, if I'm going to give you my vote, give me something. So
Okay.
perform for me. I already know the song. I'm going to be jamming to the song. I know the lyrics, but what are you going to do on stage to make this song already pop?
Okay,
If
so
you're just going to get up there and just, you know, talk your shit and let the DJ play the song, then I might as well just, you know, plug up Pandora.
Oh, he's taking shots at Dipset. That's a Dipset shot. That's a Dipset shot. I know what it is. So wait,
Hey, Joe, don't go to Harlem. Fuck it up. Niggas they ain't gonna let you go there now.
stay in the A. Stay in the A. So how much did you watch any of other verses?
Well,
said
this
fuck
one,
them
no,
old
I
ass
had
niggas. I
to
wanna
work,
see that.
unfortunately. But I heard all my friends talking about it. And
What did your friend say? This is always the fun part. This is always the fun part. And then we can move on to something else. I promise you.
And it's funny because a lot of my
Fuck these
friends,
old
like
niggas.
a lot of my friends, when they first seen the lineup, they was like,
Orange.
"Yo, Dipset
gonna kill him." Yeah.
And then so like when I seen them, I was like, "So what you think?" Like a lot of them was like, "Bro, I'm upset." I was like, "Why?" They was like, "Bro, nah, Dipset didn't do what I wanted them to do," and I was just like, "So you mad?" And they was like, "No, I'm not necessarily mad. I just felt like if they gonna have that, it's like." You seeing this guy, like, say you beefing with somebody and y'all talking all this smack and y'all finally see somebody and you don't show up. It was kind of like that. It was kind of like, man, I was expecting them to show up. And I was like, well,
It did.
you know, it could have been because both of them would have been great.
There it is.
Hey,
Shout out.
get your shit on, Joe.
Come on. Somehow he had to bring back the shot. No, I appreciate you saying that
Fuck
because
that, you might be right. But that's not the point.
no, I'm glad you said that because I want to know because, like I said, this Verzuz was super New York based, right? It couldn't be any more New York based unless
Not only that-
Biggie rose up from the grave.
Like
Listen,
as Court would put it, seasoned New York hip hop.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this shit is not so.
yeah, it's not easy.
That's
Did they
bragging-
play a
that's
song that
bragging
came out in the
rights
last 10 years?
That's basically bragging rights right there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I'm listening to that, I was like, damn, bro, these shit. I know I'm getting there because like these
These records are 20 plus years old.
When the newest record was Bowling, I was like,
That was not the newest record,
I'm
relax.
talking shit now.
Bring it back. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm going through the playlist to really think about it now. 'Cause now I'm thinking about it like,
Yeah.
Bro.
Q said it, man. He said it's all about the energy. Go ahead.
Bro, I'm looking at this track list.
What was the most to you?
I think Baller might be,
The oldest record on there?
might be the newest.
Oh, the newest record on
oldest.
there. I don't feel it bad.
No, nigga, I love those records.
2006, you said? Ballin', you trying to say Ballin's 15 years old?
Is that right?
Let me act like.
God, I hope he's not right.
Come on.
I don't want you to be right, bro. I mean,
Normally
I don't be wanting to shit nobody take, but like I really hope you're not right.
Oh, Ballin's release. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Nope, that is not the right Ballin'.
No,
Let me type Jim Jones and not DJ Mustard. Shout out DJ Mustard.
Please don't let that shit.
2006.
All right, I'm out, y'all. Hey, y'all, thanks for tuning
All right,
in.
David, tune in. We appreciate y'all. It's been fun.
2006.
So Ballin' is 15 years
So
old.
this is really an old nigga verse.
Live wire. What up, bro?
No, valid. Like real.
King Graham, what up, Jig?
Yeah, like you had to wear fucking jerseys and
You
baggy
had to.
jeans to really appreciate this shit.
So Ballin'.
I was in 8th grade when
Nah,
Ballin' came
man,
out.
wait a
Yo,
minute.
don't do that.
Let's not do that.
No, he said he was in 8th grade.
I was
Don't
in
do that.
8th grade when Ballin' came out.
That's
2006.
But Joe, how old are you?
28.
Yeah.
My freshman
All right.
year of high school was 2000.
I mean, I get it. So
Shit.
Like, I can't even front. Like, Dipset was my whole style in high
Yeah,
school. Like,
bro.
leaving middle school and high
All
school,
niggas is getting
you
it
couldn't
in.
tell
I
me
respect it.
anything
And that's a
about
great point. That's a great
Cameron,
point.
Jim
That's valid.
Jones,
And
Fly
that's
once
why
we fly high.
everybody,
Relax.
and that's
None
why
of them.
everybody, I think, in their 20s was like, Dipset about to smoke there.
Yep. And I was looking at
Everybody
y'all.
older than that was like, yo, listen, I know y'all missed this, but the late 90s.
But y'all need to shut the fuck up.
These niggas was going. I know it was a shiny suit era, but
Yeah,
these niggas was going.
I know you know. I know you know. Ride or die. I know you know. Listen. It's different. There's different MC levels, and that's
Appreciate
what
it,
y'all
Joe.
prove. No, thank you, yo.
God, yo, I'm looking at this list, bro. All of these songs are older than fucking Ballin', bro.
There's nothing newer than Ballin'.
Oh boy's not. That's older than Ballin'.
Old boy was
Hey, Ma's older than
2003.
Ballin'.
Yep, 2002, somewhere around there. Y'all don't judge me, but
Good Love older than Ballin'?
whew, that's a good question. But that wasn't even one of the big records.
That's
But
what I'm
let's
saying.
check.
But like,
Let's
nah, I
check.
think- Damn, bro, niggas.
But that's
Bro, down
that's
bottom,
what
I
that's
love
how
these records.
core, that's how real this Versus was. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like I
funny.
said, because like I said, I've been on the phone with a couple people who I respect, and we had a discussion. No, I'm not having a discussion with you average motherfuckers who don't know. I had a discussion with people who actually know music, right? So
Niggas.
Lucian said the same thing. Tech makes you say, yeah, yo, yikes. I'm not, it was different, but I was so happy it happened because they got to understand what it means to, because I've been doing bar exams. Shout out Mike Sick. Shout out Z Rich. We've been doing bar exam for years. And we tell them every time we was at a pass, wherever we did it across the country, because we took bar exam all
Everywhere.
across the Southeast, Philly, San Antonio. Listen,
Tennessee.
it's a whole nother thing. But the point is, the main thing that we will repeat to these rappers, I'm not saying MCs, rappers, stop
crap.
rapping over your vocals. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
you don't know that?
And if this Versus that topped out at 675,000 people
All
on
New York.
IG, we said it's on New York. It might have been.
All New York.
It might have been.
Absolutely.
And everything that was echoed was stop rapping over your vocals. How many more people do you need here say that?
And then Kiss called them out on it. I was like,
Yo,
that hurt.
it was different. It was different. It's like everybody felt what Kiss was doing. Everybody felt what the Locks was doing. Everybody felt. Shout out technician to DJ, because even he was rocking without a dent. Yo, come on,
Listen,
man.
bro.
Come on. To answer your question, Good Love dropped in 2008. Shout out Sheik Luch. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Court,
Go ahead.
you had some. Fuck this old nigga shit.
We gotta.
Essentially.
So about these memes.
Shit done turned it to the fucking Versuz podcast.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean that's what we do though. If we
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
stand apart, we gonna stand apart. If we gonna dig into it, we gonna dig into
So I
it.
guess
But,
we had
but that, listen, man.
Yeah, so we ain't had to say who really won then. So
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. All I'm saying is, September 16th, Locks, Dipset, State Property. Guess who's gonna be in the building? That's all I got to say.
That's gonna go
That's all
viral.
I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I missed that. What was that announcement?
Come on, man. Come on.
concert
I'm not saying it again because that was
Yo,
free
I
pub.
ain't
They
gonna
ain't
lie.
getting no
I
check
ain't
for
gonna
that.
lie. Like when if they do indeed tour,
They are.
my old ass is in there. That is my bag.
September 16th, bro. We outside. We right there.
I am my tickets to purchase, nigga.
Indeed.
I am there.
This is the same thing. He said this proves why we need to have a Rakim versus Kane or K-Riz versus. Yeah, and you're right.
Yeah.
Jazz Lover Grounds, you are definitely right. I agree with that.
That's even older than me.
Come on.
Kiss played. They played
Don't do
straight
that.
to their strengths.
Wait.
That's gonna be close.
Wait. We got to pivot real quick. Wait, you going Kane over Rakim 15-3?
Don't do that,
Joe,
you're making a mistake.
Yeah, you're making a mistake. Joe, we love you. We do.
And I'm gonna think. And I think. Yeah, Rakim.
Nah. Come on, B. Come on.
But nobody. Yo, listen. Guess what? As even at my age,
come on.
That shit is old for me.
Yeah.
KRS-One has the problem is he gonna scrap all the songs and try to freestyle the whole shit.
Yeah.
That's a problem?
That's
a problem?
Not for me, nigga. That's his bag though. You know what I mean? Like he gonna be like, yo, fuck all that.
Yeah.
Give me the mic.
Dope
He gonna light up the can and go in.
All right, let's get outside in New York just for a minute.
No, I want to stay in New York, bro.
I know I do, but we have people who actually watch in other countries, and I know they be trying to catch into it.
I ain't talking.
Sit up there. I'm just trying to pivot.
Well, yeah.
So, what else on the list? What's on the list? Because we got to talk about some other things.
I'm rich, bitch.
Yeah. What was that transition? Go ahead. I know you're going somewhere with it. Drive the boat, Will.
That was for Rihanna.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I did not get that.
Short transition from Harlem.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, definitely 15-3.
She dating a Harlem nigga.
Kind of, sort of.
I know he tried to fuck
Why you say that or not?
Let's
stop right there.
Because I'm in the DMs. But anyway.
Super pervert time. Right. You a young man.
Pervert? Wait a minute. Nah, Rihanna's grown. Get the fuck out of it. Wait a minute.
Talk to me.
Nah, we're not doing that.
Talk to me.
Rihanna gives you a shot. You leaving it in.
What? Are you crazy? Of course. I'm gonna load her up. What do you mean? Shoot.
So what? Multiple
investments. It's a pure investment, bro. Listen.
She's yo. All right, let me get off the shit.
Nah, keep going. What's the actual topic?
Hey, Rihanna's a billionaire.
Yeah, indeed.
And it came from Nazi's favorite publication.
Oh my gosh. Talk about it.
Remind everybody what your favorite publication. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Fuck Forbes. Fuckforbes.com. I gotta start a website.
According to a certain magazine that may start with an F and end with an S.
No, you can talk. I don't hate them like that. They not shade room. It's not. Nah. I hate certain.
That's the name you said.
No, I can say that.
I don't say the name.
No, I gotta make clear. I gotta make it clear. Like, yo, I don't hate Forbes like that. They just are inaccurate with a lot of shit. Is trying to fuck up our culture, and that's what I got an issue with. But anyway, go ahead. That's another story for another time.
Absolutely, they're controlling the narrative.
Yeah. So, according to Forbes, Rihanna is officially a billionaire, estimated worth of $1.7 billion, making her the richest female musician.
Hey,
a bulk of Rihanna's fortune comes from her cosmetics brand, Fenty Beauty, which is launched in a partnership. Blah 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 blah.
Yep. Get to something to care about.
$270 million coming to her from her lingerie brand.
What they doing?
Fenty. 270.
5 minutes later.
And the remainder of her music acting career. Just the fact that they put her music and acting career dead last.
Right.
In the income, I'm like, fuck.
Well, her acting career may deserve to be down there, but her music career.
Music is just like.
You talking about?
Told you though. She said it was a stepping stool, man.
That's all.
She said that.
What's her last album?
Anti. 2016.
Anti.
It's been 5 years.
Me and all that on there.
5 years, G. 5 years. 5 years, G. 5 years, G. It was a great album. It was.
You needed me.
You can walk away with that though.
Hey,
nah.
Niggas was looking.
Not for the fans. Not for the fans.
Right? That you needed me. Had niggas looking like this, like.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I see why she left the billionaire dude, because everybody was giving her a hard time. Like,
the cornball.
Yeah. Like, she like, sure, give me 5 years.
Watch this.
She went with the hood.
Don't worry about it. I'm going back to Harlem to get what I really want.
Good job, Rocky.
So let me ask y'all a question, because this is something that popped up on the grown old folk shit, Facebook. They were upset because there were articles saying that Jay-Z had, I don't want to say birthed, had provided access to other billionaires. Like it was because of his heritage as a billionaire first. Kanye's now a billionaire, and Rihanna had a billionaire. So certain people had an issue with that. How do y'all feel about that? Do you think that matters or what?
I don't think it matters, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah,
Joe, you need a mic. Hold on, Joe. I don't. He coming to you, Joe.
I don't think it matters, but anybody who is successful will tell you this. A lot of times, just being in a room with other people who are that successful, like the jewels you pick up just on some random shit.
Come on.
just dropping just like on some random, just like
Contagious.
it could be a transparent energy. Like it don't necessarily got to be something said. Just see how you handle yourself in a situation. The shit you pull from that, yo, there's no price tag on what that gives you. Like there's nothing that you can't, like millionaires teach other millionaires how to be millionaires.
Come on.
Like that's where the shit comes from. It's not from that's where it comes from. So getting in the room with somebody, you can't tell me that shit has no influence.
It's a cause and effect.
That's stupid.
So you respect that?
Yeah, I'm not gonna give him 100%. It's all him. No. That's dumb.
That's reckless.
Yeah, that's dumb. That's reckless. Let's not be silly.
Yeah.
I mean,
but just to say nothing came from that,
right?
Hell yeah, something came from that.
Right. Okay. I feel like he provided the same resources and knowledge that
I got
he
you,
was
Lucian.
giving.
You might say
this shit forward.
Yeah, even without asking him, you might be like, "This nigga handled that business move crazy."
Man, come on. I'm trying to heat up.
I am stealing that.
I'm trying to heat up.
You know what I mean?
Look at Jay-Z's career. When Jay-Z was coming up, he had to have certain people
you gotta watch him,
that
man.
put him in the right mindset.
You watch the older hustlers, bro.
Yeah, that's why I give so much credit to Dame. I'm not gonna go into that whole spiel.
No, you got 30 seconds. Let's hear it.
I mean,
because that's interesting.
I feel like if Jay didn't have a cat like Dame around him with that type of mentality to be your own boss, to brand yourself, I don't think Jay-Z would be who he is now.
You know, he was damn near kingpin level before. But I'm just asking.
Yeah, the more the berry though.
Most definitely.
I got the energy that.
But I feel like
Dame
once Dame gave him that.
If Dame don't do nothing else, he's gonna put the batter in your back.
Why are we talking about these brands and not getting paid for it? I feel like at that point,
that was true.
Yeah,
that made Jay change his whole approach to things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it could be a simple conversation like that. And
that's
same with Rihanna and Kanye. Like
that's it, being in the room, bro. A lot of times,
right,
or just watching your track record. I could watch you and be like, "You made Rockefeller do what?"
Mm-hmm.
So y'all give Jay about 20% of the credit.
Absolutely,
that's fair.
80-20.
I think about that every time I see them get rich. When I seen Kanye become a billionaire, I said, "Oh yeah." I mean, Jay-Z's got richer.
You gonna tell me he didn't take nothing from the fact that Rockefeller did this and then got sold for $80 million in 18 months? Okay,
right.
Okay, you took nothing from that.
I have to look at the origin. Once again, this is why I don't comment on a lot of things online, because it's a waste of my energy. But when it comes down to it, Kanye, Rihanna, several other MCs, rappers, things like that, had you never been known in the hip hop culture, and this is once again applaud a hip hop, you would not have mattered anywhere else. Am I wrong?
No, it's a fact.
So
that's the gateway.
It is the gateway. It is the key, and we've noticed the pivot of the business and our impact and the influence on a global level. Yeah. And I didn't mean to get on my soapbox, so let me wrap this up real quick. So it's those things that matter to me when people say, "Yo, he had nothing to do with it." Some people were jumping off, the left side of the boat, and I understand things are headlines, and we gotta understand when people are doing headlines, they really just trying to grab our attention. So, long story short, do I think Rihanna owes or is indebted to Jay? No. Jay provided an opportunity in one form or another, because I'm sure he wasn't the only one signed off on Rihanna or signed off on Kanye, because as we remember, he wasn't on Team Kanye at first. It was Dame. So, but the elevation to a certain extent, it matters. That's the point that factors into it. And I'm going to leave that there, because otherwise we'll be here for another 35 minutes and Joe's about to fall asleep. So anyway, my man Lucian said something real quick before we get to something else. He said, who said that? Fuck out of here. Lucian is talking about Tech Matrix sounds. He was talking about how people were saying this is not Rihanna's energy and things like that. Bro, we're going to get you on here. Don't worry about it. Let her eat, That's the main thing.
Fuck out of here. Success is the opportunity in preparation. So,
what we got left? What we got left?
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
What we got left? Where we at?
I got about 5 minutes left in the show.
Or 15.
No.
Okay, 5.
Definitely 5.
So we talking sports? Because y'all haven't had a chance going.
I don't even have time for that.
We had time for the Knicks?
We're not even going to touch the Knicks.
We're not talking about that?
That's a 20-minute
The Hawks?
conversation.
We're not talking about the Russell Westbrook trade? Nothing?
No.
We're not talking about the Olympics? Nothing?
Nah, last topic. Last topic. Senate passes resolution designating November as Hip Hop History Month.
Look at you.
Closing some shit you want to talk about.
Come on.
All right. On Monday, August 2nd, the United States Senate unanimously passed the Resolution 331, a bill that designates August 11, 2021 as Hip Hop Celebration Day and November 2021 as Hip Hop History Month. Hip hop transcends many different ages, ethnicities, religions, locations,
I can't wait
political
to see who wrote
affiliations.
this. I can't wait to hear this. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Statuses, and demonstrates the melting pot quality of hip hop as an art and culture. The bill, which makes the first ever resolution to recognize hip hop in all states. So,
Go ahead. You first.
I always like to. I love to ask you these questions because you know you got your fucking what's the right word here? When is it
I don't
pessimist?
know.
Is that a good word here?
It's a rhetoric? Let's look at it. First of all, I'm offended by that term.
The resolution introduced last month by its sponsor, Senate Majority Leader Charles Schumer, your homie in New York,
Oh my gosh.
corresponds with Senators Bill Cassidy and Alex Padilla. The Hill noted resolution encourages senators to plan celebrity activities that commemorate hip-hop's cultural influence on the U.S. and recommends local governments build partnerships with local organizations and communities as a way to support development of music and arts.
Is there a question or you just want me to respond?
Respond.
First of all, shout out Trill
Clear it.
PXX.
Hey, clear it out.
Clear the room. let's make it.
We're going ISO, no screen.
ISO. It's funny that y'all joined Trill PHX. If you guys are ever in Phoenix, make sure you go by and check. You talking about real culture stuff, real hip hop stuff. Every time I go to Phoenix, I stop by. I spend some money. I support because their location and the events that they do are stellar. Really, like global level hip hop representation.
Right.
So it's just interesting. It's not even interesting. It's just how we just attract certain things. Before I get on that page though, but it's just interesting they just jumped on there as well. To answer your question, number one,
Uno más.
fuck y'all. And let me tell you why.
Okay.
Hip-hop culture has not changed that much in the last 40 years to where now you feel safe enough to say, oh, we're going to give you an official day, right? We were official back in 78. We were official back in 85. We were official back in 93. We were damn sure official back in 97 when y'all were trying to target us in the East Coast, West Coast battle. So when they come up with this nonsense now, it's saying, yo, we're going to give you a day. And I know a lot of my hip-hop historians, I should be more
Appreciative?
I don't know, not appreciative. I guess delicate is a better word for it.
Okay.
Because culture sensitive is fine, but no, it's like, yo, they use hip hop and they continue to use hip hop when they want to get headlines, right? So here we are 40 plus years later, and now you want to give us a day. I understand you didn't know if it was going to last. You didn't understand if we were going to be around for that long, but you see how hip hop has impacted and changed the world.
Absolutely.
Changed the world.
It's
And now
undeniable.
you're going to say, and we're going to recognize it now. It's like, you know what? Oh, the same days you guys have been recognizing and celebrating for the last 15 to 20 plus years. Oh, now we'll do the same thing. Fuck out of here, man. I don't care. Well, I've been stopped about it. And this is me talking as the originator of hip hop gets back and all of this stuff. And I get that. And I can see how some of us would be like, yo, this is a big mark for us. No, we've been doing our thing. They've been turned their back on us. We've been trying to tell y'all, you want to change things with the youth and the problems in the hood and really change how to provide resources. We've been telling you this. We've been showing you this. We've been doing it without you. So to just throw it out there and be like, okay, here you go.
But they always do that though. It's like
It's what they always do.
Situation, they want to just give us an acknowledgement. Like, nah, bro, I want action. I want acknowledgement. I know what's going on.
So
do you see any value in it at all?
Yes.
this I put this on the same level as having who was on the 20? Who was supposed to go on the $20 bill?
Harry.
Yes, I put that on the same level as this.
Is it an antic or is it a just a good move?
Is it symbolism or is it substance?
I like that. There we go. That's what I meant.
It's like I have a talk behind it because I do. But I think this is definitely symbolism. I do. It's great. Like, are you putting more funds behind the programs we've been talking about? Are you helping more of us do what we're saying works? Are you trying to help get more people to understand how powerful hip hop is? No, you're just saying, oh, here go a day.
Do you think this could be a gateway into getting to more of that?
Not if we don't put that foot on. Not if we don't Jada kiss their ass and put our foot on their neck. If not, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same games.
Yeah.
And it's kind of what I expect, but we don't wait on those types of things. Shout out Chattanooga Hip Hop Festival coming up October.
I have a question for
That's
you,
another
Knox.
song. What up?
I will.
They done got
Before
me
you
started.
ask your question, I will always say, man, yo, when they crack,
Illustrate, what up?
when they crack the door, y'all,
Yeah.
you got to kick it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you think we should kick it in from this point? Because I have ideas, but I want to hear what you had to say. But because this is my field, I
It's
work
the
in
same
this field.
thing. But I think
OD
now at
on
this
that
point,
day.
I don't think there's anybody that doesn't do it. I think when people like presidents and people make days and shit like that, we attempt to kick the door in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you're not gonna be able to kick it one time and then sit down. Like we got to bum rush the door.
Yeah.
My man, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Like some other folks did here recently. You got to storm the Capitol. When they crack the fucking door, you got to storm the Capitol. Fuck kicking in the door. We passed that.
Yep.
We got to storm the Capitol.
Right.
But go ahead with your question.
All right.
Minister.
Since
Okay.
my seasoned brother over here, he's a huge advocate for hip hop. Shouts out to Knox.
Yeah.
Question. Now, everybody has that,
Sir, I want to hear what you got to say. We got to talk. Go ahead.
That
Go ahead, Court.
that 3 question. What I'm going to say question, but it's like, okay,
I got 3 minutes.
it's 3 ways. People, it's how you look at yourself, it's how people look at you, and who you really are.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's use those same 3 statements in regards to hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
In this day and age, how do we see hip hop? How is hip hop really is, and what I don't know how to explain the third one, but if you get what I'm saying.
I do, and the best way I can respond to that is this way. In the last 5 years, there's only been 2 things more influential in the world than hip hop. Anybody want to take a guess?
COVID.
Internet.
I'm sorry.
Actually, that's not even.
It's not a terrible answer.
That's not a terrible answer. So I may have to read the story. No, that's a really good point.
COVID's been pretty influential.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know
So
what?
3.
Yeah, I can say 3 for sure because there's no disregarding it. But I meant in the invention
I got you.
wise. But,
Go. What is it?
The cell phone,
Yeah.
worldwide influence,
Can't deny that.
right, and the internet. When we come down to talking about cultures, right? The internet is a culture. Cell phone, as we know, is definitely a culture and a technology, right? After that,
Hip hop.
it's hip hop.
Everybody want to be black, except when the police.
I have 2 different, like when people you hear hip hop, you see one side, you see the pioneers and the people that really know the origins of hip hop. You get what I'm saying? So
I got that.
like Knots, how do you what's the differentiation between how hip hop is seen to the world and what hip hop really is?
That has to do a lot with perception in the media and how they try to use hip hop as a fear tactic. And let me just say this, because JP's making a great point. I'm not disregarding a lot of the politicians who are actually a part of the hip hop culture, came up with it and understand it, right? I'm not disregarding them, but to me, and I understand Sands, Minister Server, shout out Mr. Server, Public Enemy Family, and so much more. Hip hop legacy right there. He already is mentioned in the comments that we need to talk. So if I need to get educated on it, I'm open to it. But I had these conversations a lot. So to get back to you, Court, when it comes to that, I learned when you try to change the world and say, yo, hip hop does these great, amazing, positive things, a majority of the world does not care.
Yeah.
They've learned to profit off of hip hop by using fear tactics, by using targeting, by using deception to say, hey, all hip hop does is take crime, negative, any other narrative you want to build.
Right.
So what I started talking about, and I'm not the only, I am definitely not the only, we're definitely not the only ones, focusing on those within our culture, us in this room,
Right.
younger ones, older ones, and just but galvanizing that knowledge base to say, hey, hip hop as a culture is a motivating and inspiring culture like the world has never seen.
Yeah.
I think I answered your question with that,
Yeah, you
but we got to go deeper for real.
I got one more
Keep it
last-
moving. What's good, bro?
Well, it's that time, ladies and gentlemen.
Are we leaving it there?
We're leaving it
We
there.
got nothing ratchet to talk about? Come on. We going to leave it there? All right, fine.
We're gonna end on some good shit. That was it. We ain't talking about nobody talking on the internet.
And where's the fun in that?
We don't talk about the shit time today, and that was just to make a point. That wouldn't even know shit they put up. I feel good about that.
I appreciate that as well. Yes, indeed.
Definitely.
Minister Servant,
man,
legend.
Thank y'all
you
for
for
tuning
joining.
in. Thank y'all for the love. JP, that last point was crazy, bro.
What'd he say? What'd he say? What'd he say? What'd he say?
People
Speak
like
on it.
AOC know it. Harlem Jeffries is in his 40s and from Bed-Stuy. He understands why hip hop needs to be appreciated on a national level. So I don't mind it somewhat. Yeah, he's dead right.
But like I said, I look at and JP, but I get deeper into it. Like we've been this battle for a while, but once again, like I said,
That's a whole other conversation.
yeah. Like I said, Mr. Service
That
said,
we will
like, yo,
continue.
Mr. Service said, "Yo, there's something else you don't know about."
Same bad time,
That's all they got to say.
same bad channel.
Always.
Pause for applause, baby.
We back at it.
See y'all next Thursday.
Let's go.
6:20ish.
Ish.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.